Off mic right there.
The whole time. Never done that before.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into another little live stream. I'm joined by Mr. Hazed,
Yo.
as usual, and today we're gonna do our regular old thing. Should be a pretty interesting stream. We have a lot of things to discuss, I feel like.
Yep.
But we'll follow our regular scheduled program, right? We'll review the price action that we had on NQ on equities today, and then we'll dive into some cryptos and see what we see on cryptos, which are kind of playing out a little interesting now. Actually, yo, take a look at XRP, dude. That bounce on it. You see it?
Yeah, I see it. I'm already long to the teeth on the others.
Yeah, same. Loaded. Motorin. All right, let's take a gander here. What do we have? What do we got? What do we got here on NASDAQ? This morning, if you watched the stream, if you tuned in, we did take some shorts, I believe, while we were on live. And the basic outline was we had this consolidation kind of right there. Right, it's a little better to see on the 15-minute. So look, consolidation on the top right there. Price manipulates above it. Right, we don't see any necessarily follow through, right? We see a sweep of liquidity right there. Continue or a little retrace down. Then we tap into, so we measure that manipulation leg. We tap into the OTE of it. Rejection down from there. Right, and it kind of continues grinding down. Over here, we get a little bit of a stall on this -1. So what do? We wait for our markets to open. We have this liquidity, just basically those equal highs, right? So we take that, draw that out. That's our liquidity right there. Price sweeps that liquidity. And from there, it's just a beautiful continuation down. I'll show you guys on the 1 minute. There was a beautiful setup right there. We come down, keep grinding. We take some longs over here. I believe we took some wait, or was it more over here? No, yeah. I think we took some longs over here in this area. So this candle got retraced, right? We waited. Hit this -3 right here. Price was kind of holding it. We took some longs on these candles. I know Shane got a decent pump off of it. Retrace into this order block right there, right? There's our OB. Retrace into OB, reject down from it. And we basically reached the -4 just now. Pretty clear day today. Honestly, this is like the setups that we fucking love to trade. That's the type of shit that everybody should be trading, honestly. Let's see, I might buy some more jupes. Okay. Let's yeah, that was beautiful. Honestly, those are some good setups. Here, let me outline them over here on text as well, if you can see. And thank you guys for joining in so much. Yo, what's up, world? Thank you guys for tuning in, for catching up with us. And I'm not streaming. I don't know. I thought my stream was Shane's stream. Now I am. Okay. I knew I was missing something. So that's what we got, right? It's pretty much the little outline of the day right there. Thank you guys, everybody, for retweeting, for sharing. Appreciate y'all. Give it a like if you enjoy it. Let's get some bodies in this house. So right there, right? So sweep of liquidity. And continuation down. Right, because we did not have a displacement above that liquidity. That's the biggest thing for us, right? That's the biggest thing that we want to watch. As always, whenever we sweep liquidity, is that continuation, either do we displace that to the upside or do we continue down? Or a similar thing if we were at the bottom, right? Do we sweep the liquidity and continue to the downside and then, displace through that liquidity? Or do we bounce on it and hold it with no body closes below it and then continue up. So this was our Thursday journal. Get some tunes. YouTube's probably gonna send us a fucking strike again. Fuck you, YouTube. Blow me sideways.
Definitely for the-
Huh?
Definitely for playing the Fred again, for sure.
Yep. We'll switch over probably to maybe Twitch. Maybe a little better. Right? They don't do the whole fucking strike shit.
I don't know.
I'm sure it's in the works. We're making a little stream outline for Twitch as well. Right? Trace into OB here. And continuation. Down. Boom, boom. Boom. That was our Thursday trading. So let me show you guys on the 1 minute here real fast what has happened. This is very clean on the 1 minute for me at least. Right? You can take this liquidity once again, right? We have this liquidity. This fair value gap, right? So price clears that liquidity. We have a market structure shift right here. Price retraces into this fair value gap, and then from there it's just a flush CETO to the downside. That's pretty much that's a nice trade on the 1 minute, honestly. It's kind of the 1 minute can get you chopped off. So sure you're using it sporadically, especially in like moments like this, right, where you have a little grind up. You're not sure if this is a reversal or what it is. It's kind of it's nice to have that tool. Don't rely on it for every single trade. Use it at those key areas, key levels, right? But right now, so we're below that previous weekly high, which it can get fucking nasty. Basically below this previous weekly high. If they displace this previous daily low, it's I think it's going to be a bloodbath down to that previous weekly low. They can outside week this fucking thing like nothing, in my opinion. If that's the direction that they choose to go with. Into end of this month, right, we have this daily fair value gap right now. But the way this daily candle is looking is not a huge fan of. Daily fair value gap, we have an order block right there. They can make it nasty. The weekly as well too. Rejecting that weekly fair value gap like we talked about. Right, if that's what they want to do into next month, that was our whole thing, right? For bullish case and new all-time highs, they needed to displace this fair value gap with some strength. The fact that our weekly body is now closing below it, or coming close to closing below it, that's getting a little bit nasty. So we need to see back above that previous weekly high. Otherwise, I think it's murder town from here. So like they can give a retrace, right? Like whatever, maybe they give us a small retrace, but other than that, that's the direction that I'm at least looking, which would be disgusting. You got anything on equities?
Yeah, I was just looking at NQ. We tapped yearly open, nice little hourly bounce off of it. Still no displacement under that low, and I don't know. The daily looks like shit.
Yeah.
Like the daily looks really, really rough. And I was thinking, I posted in Paper Traders. My plan for right now is we have this daily FEG. If we invert that going into the new monthly open, I think we get open low, high close for June. And I would like a dip down to that gap, that 20,372.
Yeah, I like
It'd be like a retest of that bounce high and that gap.
Yep, I like that. This little one, yeah, 23. Yep.
That would be my bearish case, but I'd want this daily FUG to get inverted.
Yeah.
Also, I was looking on the 4. This was bugging me the other day. The blunt ass candle you have marked out.
Yep. Swept that.
So we'll see. I mean, they could definitely push this back up into that 4-hour FEG above.
Second, we just have quite a bit of gaps to the downside, and they love to fill those things.
Like how they always come back for those blunts, though. They never leave them.
Nope. Never, ever, ever. Especially on that
Never
hour.
one.
Like right there. Yep. Always get swept. Same thing they did on. It was right here. It was a 4-hour blunt. Hold up. Where was it?
If you're ever in a position, but there's like a blunt above or below you, and you're like, oh, it's fine. It's not.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's some fucking truth right there. Honestly.
It's not fine.
Yeah, it's a you will likely get your shit rocked. Right here. This was when we sold off in Asia and then London fucking bottomed out and we just ripped from there. This little blunt guy. That was insanity.
Yeah, they don't leave blunts.
They smoked that shit.
Just put your order there instead.
Yeah.
Close out, put your order there. Probably be happy.
Let's take a gander here at some of these cryptos. Some of these crypto names. I need to delete some of these levels. Make sure make it a little bit cleaner. Okay, FET. We have a nice OTE, still that order block right there, right? I'm not sure. Did I draw an animal? I drew that animal. That almost got us. I mean, kind of what we wanted. So, just have to see how they play this whole thing out. That's the only thing that I don't like. This is what fucking scares me. Is the whole range OTE. So it's basically the past 2 months or the last few weeks. If we take from bottom to the top of this range, this fair value gap right here is an OTE, and that's a little fucking scary for shorts, especially going into this next month. That's gonna be disgusting if that's how they choose to play this thing.
Yeah,
But
I don't like that.
But something to obviously be cautious of. That's not the case that we want. Is it the case that we get? We don't know. We have to wait and see how they close out this week and how they do this. Oh, hi Timmy. Bless you. And yeah, we do have a case maybe right here, right at these blunts, but other than that, it's kind of waiting to see how they play this shit out for me from here. If they displace below this low, then it's kind of maybe actually no 7024. If they displace below that, that's when we're looking at these 786s right there. That would be that disgusting bull case, right? With the retrace and then a continuation to the upside.
I think FET's the only one that doesn't look good.
Yeah, FET is like a little disgusting. I'm liking Jupe a lot. The fact that we hit that 705 into this OTE, tapped that weekly, and now we're kind of we're looking a little better. I'm just not a huge fan of the rejection right there on the weekly, right? That we talked about right here, weekly fair value gap, right? They're kind of keeping everything a little bit below that. Want to see some sort of retrace on these. Let's see those more common names that everybody is familiar with. XRP does not look bad. All right, let's scan through our whole thing. We got VET right here. VET came close to that. They don't want to close below this daily fair value gap, otherwise that also gets disgusting. Oh, actually, hold up, VET. Oh my god, damn it. Oh, fucking hate.
Is there?
Oh man, I gotta love the animals and gotta hate them sometimes too. Because if you're not on the right side of them, you're gonna be upset. Did I post these anywhere? Oh, I posted this. Wait, hold up. Is that the same one? 27, 27. Did I have another animal on it? So I see a vet chart. With the, yeah, yep. I did post that on Sunday when we were talking about everything. That is gross. Man. Man, dude. Man, dude, these animals. Sometimes it's a fuck, dude. You gotta trust the animal. As sneaky as they may be. I mean, it pretty much hit that point D. So it's not looking terrible. I will say it's.
And that's the ISD level, the level where we'd close under to make it an OV. It's always super important where it's bouncing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shane.
No, you're good.
I mean,
I was just gonna say, either before or after, I sent you the purple watch list that I shared on Twitter and in Paper Traders. I went through
yes.
the weekly time frame on like the whole Blowfin list, and I found like the best ones that are set up to pull that the Rising 3.
Oh, okay. Beautiful. Let me pull that up.
I got a question for you, Eddie.
Oh.
So on this animal right here, on this end that you're looking at, butterfly, whatever you're gonna call it, you want to see a daily close above that, correct?
A daily close up of what?
Your CISD, your line there.
I'm not necessarily looking at anything like that. Like this is what I'm playing. I'm literally playing just to bounce back out of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You just kind of want to see smaller time frame, close, then pump.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I want to see a follow through on these smaller time frames. The way they're setting up right now on the hour, looks like they might want to do one more dump on everything, which would be gross. But you know, we still have some of these liquidities down below, so it's not like it can't happen. So I might just set like a limit right there, and then fuck, whatever happens from there happens. Right.
And then you got to remember, you're looking at the daily time frame, so you're looking for a retracement back up that could take a week. So you're no rushing.
Yeah, exactly.
Into the trade.
Yeah, so it's like I can set my limit right there. I can start DCAing into like start it right here, right, and then kind of go from there. But that's the basis of this animal. That's what I would love to see. I mean, I would love to see just bounce out of here and hold this daily fair value gap, which would be most ideal for me. But obviously, that's up to them, not up to these animals.
Yeah. Well, I don't like. I'm just like, I'm just now getting into the higher time frames. Like the 1 hour is like high time frame for me.
Yeah.
So I'm just like getting into them. So like I always have to remind myself, like whenever I'm looking at a level on a higher time on the 1 hour, I've got to wait. It's not like a 5 minute.
Yep.
trade.
Exactly.
I've got to tell myself, be patient, because it's a bigger time frame move, which is slower than the smaller time frame.
Mm-hmm. There's your point. So I'll set a limit there. Got the smallest log guy right now. Let's see, 0.023850. That'll be the limit, and see if they give us or if they fuck us.
Which is crazy. If this does work out and these 4 hours are able to close back up in this range, and this shit reverses.
Oh, there we go. There's that fucking line. I was like, where's my line? There it is. That's That's a fucking insane animal. Oh my lord.
They don't call him the zookeeper for nothing.
Let's see, I think I had a few more that kind of played out. Avex. I mean, everything that I fucking drew out, fuck.
Yep. I had a Doge drawn out, and it did exactly. It literally tapped the 618.
Avex would be disgusting if it got that.
Yeah, see, I don't love the weekly on that. That's why I made that purple list. Some of these on the weekly do not look great. Like,
Yeah.
Bonk doesn't look that great. Avex doesn't look that great. Like, some of these do not look. Like, XRP on the weekly even, It's just that select few. And like we talked about the other day, it's, I think the cleaner the chart, the better the bounce if it does bounce.
It did come into this order block, so that's what I'm like. That's what we want to see it bounce out of, right? The fact that they swept that previous weekly low, still haven't taken the high. If they really wanted to in the next 3 days, they can fucking rip the fuck out of some of these names.
Yep, they can clean it all up if they want.
Link, there's Link.
Linky Link.
Let me add alert right
I like
there.
Link a lot.
Yeah, Link is good. Right into that 786. That's a solid one.
The weekly looks like.
Yeah, weekly is
shit.
what we want to see. Yep. That weekly, that order block tap right there is beautiful. I like that. Link can get it. There's quite a few, sir. I'm just updating some of these, posting them to Twitter as well as we're talking.
I know, you're good. After you're done with that, pull up that purple chart and just go through it on the weekly. Just in case nobody saw it.
Hey Eddie,
What's up?
I'm gonna send you here after a while. I'm gonna go through my old posts. I'm gonna send you my crypto setup that I hit all those huge percent wins, and you're gonna laugh.
Yeah,
I could see it right. I could see it right here on the daily, just on the daily chart, like how much it lines up so perfect.
let's see. What if I want to do this whole thing? So I'm trying to. Okay. I mean, Link is looking decent from here. So I'm liking Link. Let me put these. Yeah, Link animals. I need to just like make it like animals outside weeks. Let's make it blue for animals because our animals are blue. I think this is also an animal right there. Yep, Bonk. Bonk looks decent from here for me. I don't like that one. That one's okay. A few animals hit on Bonk. That one retrace. So this one, if it gets down into here, that would be bad. It can also just straight bounce out of here, right? Would not hate seeing them bounce out of there either. So I'm cool with that. Bonk. Let's put that into our blue, into our animals. Fet. I think I had an animal on it too. Yeah, that's a gross one. Would not want to see that, but obviously it can play out like that. No, that one's a gross one. I'll delete that. I mean, kind of getting that on Doge. Almost.
Yep.
Oh my god. Where did I post this? Did I fucking make that? Doge. I don't think I posted that one. Yeah, that's cool though. Doge came right into our fucking thing though.
Yep.
Right where we wanted it to. And I think I had some limits there too, so let's see what it do. Doge jupe. Jupe. That was that one. That played out nicely. Jupe ZRX. ZRX also looks nice. The fact that it swept this right here, I'm totally cool with a retrace on this one, on ZRX, for like a continuation back up. The weekly is looking a little disgusting. So this was one of those bars of 3 that we were looking at. Let's see if that plays out or what it does and how it plays. So I want to see. Sorry, did you sent it to me on? Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. Let me take a gander at it here in a second at that. ZRX. Honestly, I don't hate ZRX from here. Yeah. I'll say I'm just like these hourly rising 3s, but we've seen it displace these shits and then continue up, right? Seen where they displace this and then go on way on up. And this is also almost an animal, right? You can draw out an animal on this one right here. 7-3. Let's do that point D. Like pretty much. For 152, 1-4. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's see how that one plays out too. Sheeb I absolutely honestly love out of here. That'd be solid. Sheeb, tap into this, and that's also, I'm sure that's on the watch list, right? Sheeb looks like it could send that next weekly or this weekly into it. Iota looks good. Jasmine, decent maker. Made more equal lows right there, so I'm not a huge fan, but it got a fucking decent bounce out of that. See, if it displaces above this fair value gap, that's what would make me go long on Maker. Sui. Let's see. Sui. Yeah, a lot of these are coming into those. Yeah, those weeklies. That would not be bad. If Sui gave some rippies, I would take it. It's just like, once again, going into Asian session, I'm like, fucking A. Like, why?
I think it's a fire sale today. They're gonna wake up fucked today.
Dude, I sure hope so.
How the tables have turned.
Oh,
They're
how
all
the literally.
Oh, you run my stop.
Oh, why you do that? What, boy? Sui, Dot. I'm liking Dot. I have some Dot. GSM. Near is good. Near swept that shit.
Love me.
Near, oh yeah, Near looks good for that continuation up.
And the weekly looks fire.
Mm-hmm. Zai, Anchor. Anchor looks great. Right to it, dude. Right to that point, D. Yeah, Anchor, I'm not a hater. I think I posted an animal on this one. AKR. No, maybe I did not. Maybe I did. Oh, I did. 118. 525. We drew this animal out. Today she hit. It's 4 days for these animals to develop. Right to that point D too, dude. Like, pretty damn close to it. So Anchor, I'm not hating on that. Most would love that. Would love a fucking to see some huge bounces on these boys. Anchor. Let's see, move that to our animal watch list. Phil. Didn't give us this. But swept that low. Phil also looks decent. I think I'm all positioned out right now, so I'm not taking any of these, but I'm just fucking watching how these play out. LCT. Oh, actually, or LTC. That one looks like this chop down could just get fucking destroyed on the daily. You see that?
I see that.
Oh, man. It's like, do I take more into each session? Like, you could do a really nasty one. Like, if this is a short and you do a long right there, right? You can do this. But that is also, you're risking into next month. I mean, 3R, not terrible. But
to me, the only way this works is if they push this up enough that the next month will be like a retest of this, say like 4 hour CISD.
Yeah.
Like the next, like this thing needs to come up 4 hour CISD, and like that could be like the new month open could be like a retest into OTE.
Yep. Render looks good.
LDO still so fucking strong. Not put in an inverse head and shoulders, and it left that fucking equal high above. I was wondering why. I was like, why did like my fill didn't get filled? And I was like, they're gonna leave these equal highs. And then I was like, that's when it hit me last night when I said I had that feeling. I was like, they're leaving this because they're gonna fucking dump this shit and come back to it.
Yeah.
To me though.
Oh, LDO looks the fucking best. Honestly, sweep
I
of
know.
that.
Look at those equal highs. They're like fucking so close.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, LDO,
Really,
damn,
like,
what a
weird, too.
fucking retrace.
Near one of my favorites, hands down.
Oh, near.
Yeah. Link and near, pretty much identical. Everything in that purple chart. Dot looks fucking amazing. GRT, Vet, Atom, SNX, Jasmine, XLM. Headlong, any of those.
Yeah, let's see how they do. It's the Anchor, AU, MT, Orca, Horka.
And I am speaking from a point of like my stop is below fucking the May 7th low. I'm not. This is no like high leverage fucking
Oh, yeah.
small stop. Like it's below that daily low.
That's where
And
I
if we
just
get a 4 hour CISD, then I would adjust it to this low.
Let's take a look at that watch list. Let me add that. Crypto long, save as watch list. Crypto long, save. Let's take a gander here. Burps, open list. Crypto longs. Let's take a look here. ALGS, so that you can see that a lot cleaner. XLM, yep. XLM weekly, daily. In this fair value, got 4 hour. Jasmine, yeah, Jasmine is looking good. So Jasmine, right, that just needs to hold this right there. As long as it keeps holding that on the weekly, we can see a nice above the 50 now.
Yep.
Oh, Jasmine, man. Man, dude.
Man, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, a lot of these are looking fucking
I
solid
like
for
this
that.
a lot.
Dude, for those outside weeks or those rising 3 weeks would be fucking phenomenal.
Like, if that's what I'm saying, if this doesn't play out off the daily, this chart right
Mhm.
here, like, I'm happy wrong. It's not
Yeah.
no stupid like 1 hour bullshit setup. Like,
Yep.
if this doesn't work, I'm not gonna be looking at crypto for a minute. That's
Literally.
all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that gets the daily open flipped,
Yeah. She's gonna be fucking gone. It's gonna
pick
be like
straight through all that shit.
yeah, straight through. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, below
Yes.
that fucking
Stop
low.
below that daily low to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, if we get like a can you put the long position on? I just want to show people like what I mean.
Yes.
Grab the long position tool. Click it. Yeah, put that stop there and then drag that wherever. So like that's my stop right now. That's my risk. And then drop me down to like 4 hour. Okay, so if we get this CISD back up to the upside, like put a horizontal line. Yep. So if we get a like close displacement above that, then I will move my stop up to this low that we put in.
Yep.
And and maybe even add like give me like do the arrow tool, like do like a displacement move above the red line and then like come back to OTE. Something like that, then I would add because my stop's so much closer. Build my position out.
Yep.
But for now, I'm just taking it because if I get this off the low and this is the real move to the upside, it doesn't have to be a huge position.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yep. I like that.
Like that looks like an insane wedge, like on that 4 hour. That whole downward stop.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, yeah. If they do that shit that we fucking talked about weeks on end, dude. Yeah, LDO, dude. LDO looks fucking phenomenal. If they just come back above that shit, dude, that's gonna be beautiful. Adam. Ooh, Adam.
Really like this one too a lot. Like the structure is there for sure.
What's up?
We've done this before.
When did we draw this shit out? Hold on.
Forever ago, a
Fucking
lifetime ago.
November 17th. Oh my god, that's that was the beginning days when
This is why I have gray hair.
when Mr. Shane has introduced me to crypto.
Don't do this shit unless you want gray hairs.
For real. If you want to sleep peacefully at night, don't fucking trade crypto. And that's on some real fucking shit. That's the truest shit ever. Dude.
It really is.
I don't think I've had a great night's sleep since I started. It was like December when everything was just kind of going down. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, we can sleep. And then now it's like, let's fucking go. Now we're back to absolute fucking tomfoolery on some of this shit.
Really nice bounce on Doge. Add Doge to that list too. Jeez.
Doge.
That's okay. I can do it.
Oh, add Doge to watch list. There we go. Crypto longs.
Yeah.
Boom.
And then yeah, that GRT looks good. This one looks really nice too.
Dude, yeah, all of these look like a fucking bull flag.
So I picked these.
Like this
on
shit.
Twitter.
Like this shit. Except on a way longer fucking
And cleaner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, fuck.
anyone wants this watch list, I posted it on Twitter a couple hours ago.
Prime to 705 to a fucking T, dude. My God. Boy, oh boy, if they fucking sent this shit, I might cry.
Would love to see outside day close above yesterday's open. That's what I would love to see.
Mm-hmm.
Might
I think
be
that's
asking a lot.
I think that's a solid
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah, dot is my heaviest position so far that I've scaled into.
Yeah, dot is good. I bought some dot too.
The weekly on it's just fire.
Yep. Pretty close to that. Yeah, weekly looks so good on it. Dude, they swept that little sucker right there. Soup the fuck out of that shit. Little boink. IOs, weeklies, yeah, dude. If they don't, man, dude, if they don't, if they don't pump this shit, it's fucking, it's over.
Keep noticing this too. Go back to AIOZ and go in the weekly. Every time you flip to a weekly chart, there's no bearish imbalances. Like until he's up.
Yeah,
At least for one more pump up into that FEG.
yeah, exactly. That'd be sweet. Fuck it, come up to this order block right there.
Yep.
Like if we saw some shit like this on either like the end of this week, just fucking shtickle, dude, that'd be fucking phenomenal. Sheeby. Yeah, Sheeb. Honestly, Sheeb looks the best for me.
Yep. Same.
At least Sheeby, SDX also animal on there. Yeah, STX. Yeah, a lot of these look good on the fucking weeklies. Link. Yeah,
Like another one of my faves for sure.
Yeah, like you could take this off that order block and then stop below that low probably. Stop below that would be good. May 5th.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take any more. We can do. Hold up, I'll do this.
I'm up 41% on Link already. Can get crazy. Keyword.
Looks, guys, I'm James Wynn.
Yeah, I shared all of my, like, I said scaling and Jasmine Long, scaling and Sheeb with my stop, entry, risk, all on there, all in Discord. And this watch list is on my Twitter.
Yeah, so check us out, www.paperchairs.io. If you guys want to see the real deal, if you guys want to check us out, see how we're doing, see what we're posting, those are going to be the most accurate charts that we're posting, right? Because they're getting posted at the time that we see them. They're not like a end of day kind of review. I mean, the whole day we're going back and forth, posting charts off our phone in there. It's a great time. So check us out. Near also looks good.
Here's my fave.
Yep, and then
Love
Doshi.
that daily look on it. It's super fucking clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You should
dude.
have seen me preparing to post these charts. Like, I was just waiting, like, set an alarm on my phone, sat down like 30 minutes before daily close. Like, I just knew it was coming.
Like some shit like that.
Yep.
Would be amazing.
Operation stop, win, and send.
Mm-hmm. Operation fucking shake and bake, dude. It's in a go mode. It's in a go. Like, yeah, let's see. Let's sort these bad boys. Yeah, these are the animals that we see on these. So let's see if we bounce out of them, right? Let's fucking get in here.
I also don't know if this is valid. It's what I was texting you before. I'm not good at like this macro like shit like this, but I don't know. Just my theory, like with how NQ looks on the daily, is that they used that win account as a psyop. Like it was hyper liquid marketing, obviously. I think
Yeah, I would agree
use
with
it
that.
to drive price down, like keep lowering that stop and like having the entire market target it. Push crypto down into a fire sale entry and rotate out of equities into crypto before a pump would be what I would do if I was a market maker.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that does sound like some shit they would fucking do. So I'm not gonna argue with you on that. I feel like that would be a good way for them to,
rotate.
like I said, yeah, if we can end these weeks on some fucking fireworks, and that would be completely cool. That's what we would want to see. Just need to see that follow through on that next 4-hour open, which is gonna. When is our next 4-hour open up? 20
Hour and 11 minutes.
Hour and 11. Okay. Oh yeah. Wait. Hold up. This one says 3 hours. No.
One more thing too, real quick.
Uh-huh.
Pull up Bitcoin, Coinbase chart.
NCC BTC, son of a bitch. Bitcoin.
4 hour. Okay, yeah. Draw that OTE.
Oh,
did
the
some
way that
nosy.
Bitcoin's flipping
Yeah.
green, dude.
Draw that. If that can close above the 618 here,
They can,
get back into this range.
dude. They can really do it nasty on this one, man.
Operation Save the Monthly.
Operation Save the Monthly is all in fucking go. We got all the kinds of fucking different animals on it, right? Everything's looking to get after it, to fucking. We'll see. We'll have to fucking see and see what fucking China does, right? There's your link. Yeah, what's
looking good too? ETH 4 hour peep once. So like mark out that bearish CISD. If we can close that body above that, I'd love that. We're above it already.
Yep.
Yep.
So above that, yeah. Yeah, and it's about to flip the day too. That'd be
If we
gnarly.
can do that and get the bullish CISD on the 4 hour.
Oh my goodness, that'd be fucking.
Also, quick shout out to fucking Blowfin Nate for shorting the absolute top.
Yeah, dude, the
Last
motherfucker, he was texting us last night while we were watching the stream, and he's like, ETH shorts right here. We were looking at the 4 hour. Yeah, he literally fucking probably smacked the shit out of that top, dude. It's like he wailed into that position. So, yeah, great fucking shout, Nate. And we were like, oh, China. Like, just don't call your Chinese buddies and dump the market on us. He did. But that's cool. Well, still respectable guy. Love him. So, thank you, Nate. On that note, I think that's probably going to be it, huh? I know you got to bounce. I got to still do some shit. We'll still be on. We'll still be active on the platforms, right? So stay tuned for how this plays out in these next 4 hourly candles. That's about it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Got 70 peeps in this house, 72. Let's break the record. Let's get 90. Trying to get to 120 tomorrow. I hope that happens maybe by the end of the week, but let's get 90 in this house. So give it a like, give it a share if you guys enjoy watching these. I mean, tomorrow we'll come back, we'll review some cryptos. I'm not touching shit on NQ tomorrow. I've said it. I'm not doing it. We outlined what can happen on it. I told you guys the levels. Mainly looking at crypto until the end of this month. If everything goes south from here, then fuck. Looks like we won't trade crypto for the month of June. So we don't want it to be fucking gay. On that, yeah, check out www.papertraders.io. It's going to be your go-to website. Got some free tools on there. We'd like the Trader Log, ICT Trainer, Risk Calculator, and Calculator. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see a View Past Streams button. press that, take you to our YouTube playlist where all of our previously recorded live streams are residing on. So check that out if you guys want to see our track record, see how we're doing. We're streaming regularly, 6:30 in the morning. That's on Mountain Time, 8:30 Eastern in the morning, and then 10:30 Eastern, or like 10:30 Eastern at night. That's a pretty regular schedule that we've been able to maintain this week. I know today was a little bit late, but we still streamed. There were some cells in my body that kept on screaming, "Oh, it's too late. Don't want to stream," but still fucking did it. Make sure you guys check out Blowfin. Phenomenal trading software. You know, we're using it on the web. We're using it on our phones. Very, very versatile. And you can trade it in US as well. So that's good. No VPN required, no nothing. Right? Great trading software. Check it out. Either use that sign up link through Paper Traders and you'll get a $100 refund if you take a loss on Solana, Bitcoin, or Ethereum. Or you can use the code HASTE or the code EDDIE whenever you're signing up, or use the links in either one of our descriptions. Or you can either go follow my page, Eddie_trades. If you're watching, I mean, you're on it. Or you can go follow at HazeBeats, and he also has that link in his description as well. So follow either one of those links if you want to get an initial deposit bonus. Or you can open up 2 accounts. Fuck it, you know? Open up 2 accounts under 2 different names, 2 different emails, whatever you want to do, right? Whatever suits your fancy. On that, super appreciative of Blowfin for giving us these opportunities. Shout out to Nathan, or Blowfin_Nathan. I don't know why I always want to flip it. But, yeah. And we'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 6:30 Eastern. Be here or be queer. Peace out.